carried almost the whole ring out yourself. Hey, it is. Now it's live. We're live.
Oh.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Dink, Pink, Stink, forgot what all their names were.
Dink, wink, pink, and Dink, wink, pink, and stink.
No, I think Stinky was one of the.
Dink, wink, pink, and stink.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Because I
Dink,
feel like
wink,
Stink
pink,
or
and stink.
Stinky or something was one of Jerry Lawler's little.
Oh,
remember he had
little people?
Yeah, he had like I was like sleazy, queasy,
Sleazy,
I thought he had
queasy,
like Stinky.
sleazy, cheesy. Yeah, Stink was one of Tink. Pink, Tink,
Tink.
Dink, wink, pink, and Tink. Gosh darn it.
Yeah.
That might be one of those things I have to look up.
I'd have to look that one up.
It's going to drive me a wackanunu. It's the Bro Show. Mookie has the views. I gotta play the theme song tonight. We haven't played the theme song in a minute. Anybody on here? Randy Meston, man. You got Randy from Valley Hee-Hoo is already on here. Welcome aboard there, Randy.
We haven't even got started yet.
Let me share this out to the groups.
All right, let's catch up on chat. Randy from Valley.
Hee-Hoo.
Sorry, we are both. It's kind of like
I tell you what,
You're saying you're tired.
I am tired
I
from
stayed up way too late last night. I kind
work.
of slept in today because I stayed up too late.
Yeah.
It was just a cold, lazy day today.
I had a hard wrestling match last night. Then I ended up being in a battle royal. Then I had to take a ring down and get home at 11:30. Shower up half the night because I can't go to sleep when I get home.
Yeah.
I slept until 10 or 10:15 this morning.
I slept till 9:30 or 10, something like that.
Oh my gosh! I mean, I was just.
I never sleep in, but I think I was up till like after 2. I stayed up and watched Wild Wrestling last night.
Yeah.
I actually said Glow to you, but it was
Glow
Wow.
Wow.
But, yeah, I seen
We watched it.
Tootie on there. I was surprised.
Yeah. We watch Wow and Glow every Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. They have enough females; they could all have their own shows. I'm not anti-girl wrestling. I like it, but I think they ought to be
anti-bad girl wrestling.
because I think that Wow, I like that because that's all. I like how they present it. It's a good presentation.
Yeah. Let's see. Jason King of the UPS is in the chat. Says hello from home back out Wednesday morning.
Who dominated him king of the UPS?
This guy. He's always on the road tagging us.
On the road again.
Randy says, cool shirt, Mookie. Thank you. My one and only Danhausen shirt.
Dan.
It's kind of represents since he debuted last night with WWE.
Danhausen.
Cat is in the chat. Says, hi, bros.
Hi.
Much love from Mount Carmel, Illinois. Mookie, I'm your biggest fan. You're so yummy.
Yummy. Whoa.
As they did on the Saved by the Park.
Delicioso. Yum, 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 as Backpack
Thank you,
would
honey.
say on Dora the Explorer. Okay, let's do the theme song. We haven't done the theme song in a minute. The people need to hear the song.
Watch the Bro Show.
News.
That was my part.
The Bro Show. Mookie with the views.
That's me!
The Bro Show. Slammer's man. That's me. I'm always Slammer. Bro Show. Aruba. Aruba. Valley Hee-Ho, California. Aruba.
Oh,
Welcome.
too funny.
Too sweet.
Too sweet. Speaking of too sweet,
Too sweet.
a little decked out over here
This
today.
is the Bro Show. This is episode 83. If you do not understand the 83,
We will teach you.
we will teach the people
The people.
what
Brian.
is important about 83. What years was it? 97, 98, or 98, 99?
For,
The 83 weeks.
that'd have been like 96, 97.
Was it 96, 97? Sure, it wasn't 98. Is that when WWE?
Oh, it would have been
It probably would have been 97. Might have been. Well,
end
50,
of 96.
2 weeks.
7.
So it was almost 2 years.
Yeah.
83. Anyway, WCW beat WWF in the Monday Nitro.
The TV
beat
ratings.
Monday Night Raw for 83 consecutive weeks in the TV ratings, and really they beat them a whole lot more than that because they kind of flip-flop back and forth
Yeah.
at the beginning and at
83
the end.
consecutive weeks.
But they had 83 consecutive weeks. Kudos to Monday Nitro. Monday Nitro ruled, man.
I was a fan. I flipped constantly back and forth, but I kind of fell in that groove of when I was a kid. You know, me and my sister grew up watching it. We were in middle school, high school, everything, and we still had VCRs during this
Yep.
time. Monday Night Raw would be live every week at 7:00 our time Central. WCW would be on at the same exact time on TNT, but also once Nitro ended, they would immediately show a replay of Monday Nitro. So me and my sister would watch Monday Night Raw live every week. It'd be time for bedtime, 10:00. You know, we got to go to school the next day.
Yep.
I'd pop in that VCR tape. We'd record Monday Nitro. I'd have Tuesday afternoon Nitro every week after school.
Tuesday afternoon Nitro.
It would record, and I hated the times because you had to. Sometimes I would forget to change
the
the
extra.
settings on the cassette tapes, and it'd only record an hour.
You
And
missed,
I'd
you missed the end.
yeah, you'd miss the second half of the show. You'd forget because back then, kids, you had to set even the tapes had links. You had
Yeah.
to set the EP or whatever.
You had to be right. Now I always watched Forever and Ever. I mean, back to when it was not even Monday Night Raw, when it was primetime wrestling that turned into Monday Night Raw. I mean, that was my thing.
Yeah.
And then when Nitro started, I actually ended up having 2 TVs in my room.
Oh, so you double dipped.
So I had
both of them.
one normal TV, and then I had a TV with a TV-VCR combo. So I was able to, there for a while it was WWF on, and I recorded Nitro, then I watched Nitro afterwards.
Yeah.
But then I was like, kind of like Nitro better.
Nitro-
So then I started watching Nitro live,
Yeah.
and I'd record the WWF show.
People, I say people, kids, if you didn't live through that era, man, you missed a heck of a time because you had to make decisions.
You had to make decisions. And
like now we got another 2 wrestling companies, and it's kind of like how it was back then. You either hated WWF and you loved WCW, or you loved WCW and hated WWF.
And I was the rare breed that
I liked
loved
them
both,
yeah.
so I had to watch everything.
I had favorites on both shows.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
yeah. And Nitro just introduced you to so much new stuff, even like the Lucha guys, the
Yeah.
cruiserweights
Yeah.
as they called them, and man, that was just some cool stuff, man. They just had a little bit of everything for everybody. And I remember Mondays, I got off work at 6:00. It used to start at 8 though.
I think that's when it was an hour, only
yeah,
an hour.
back when it
'Cause-
started. Yeah, but I was like, man, I gotta go work out real quick. I gotta get home because you had to. Well, unless you had the VCR set,
Yeah.
which I'd always do.
Yeah.
But man, I just had to be on time.
And the funny thing is, we're talking about, it was called the Monday Night Wars because they were on at the same time fighting for TV ratings. Now they're coming out with the action figures of the Monday Night Wars.
All
series.
right, I'd
That's,
eat
you've been
those
picking
things
and
up,
collecting.
man. That's right in
is
my
kinda funny.
wheelhouse. Yeah, and it's funny because Eric Bischoff said when he went to Ted Turner wanting a primetime slot, he says, all right, you got Monday at 8:00 on TNT. It's like, oh, so we're going head to head right away.
Scott Brickhouse, we've seen him last night. Him and his
Yeah.
wife Karen last night.
Scott and Karen out running wild,
This
man.
is Hello Bros.
What's up, brother?
The Wild Man's in the chat. Michael Al Wildman.
From
Valley,
California.
California. Says, hey bros, Slammer Mania and Bookie Mania and the White Larry Bird. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Denny Howell is in the chat.
Denny, what's up,
What's
brother?
happening, Denny? Hello, Slammer and Kyle Monkey Skynet. That's me.
That's you.
That
That's
is
you.
Scott says, loved Monday Nitro. Met a lot of those
Oh,
wrestlers. Heck
cool.
yeah. Wildman says, Monday Nitro rock, brother.
Yes, it did, brother.
Oh, Brother George. Bro George is in the chat from
Aruba.
Not
I
from
know
Aruba.
he's from Aruba. Aruba.
Sunday Night Aruba, he says.
So anyway, this is our
83.
83 weeks episode. And I am your host, your number one brother, your mega brother, the people's bro, the deathmatch bro, Mr. Slamerica, your host, co-host of the Bro Show, episode 83. And apparently I was in a championship match last night. I didn't even find out until I was in the ring. Anyway, didn't win the belt, but I am Slammer, your number one brother. And you are...
I'm known around these parts as the king of cool. Woo! Your El Presidente.
Wings!
Voted by the people, your number one bookie of the
What
year.
people?
Hey, Mad Max isn't in the chat, but I know Max would vote for me.
Well, we're gonna put a ballot box out at my merch table and said, "Vote for the El Presidente." I'm gonna see how many
put
people.
my big fancy coat on. I will kiss babies. I will
You
shake hands.
kiss babies.
I will do what I need to do.
I
The man, the myth, the legend, the white Larry Bird, right?
Cacaw, Boogie Laylock, number 10.
Yes,
Anyway, one of my memories popped up. Me holding that baby. Oh, I did hold a baby last year, so I held another baby because I held a baby last week at MMWA. So I guess that one little baby, he wasn't really a baby though. He was kind of like a little kid. Remember, he couldn't hardly take it.
I remember Slammer right here. He gets all weird when people want them to hold their like babies and small children for photos. he likes it when they can stand on their own and he can get down and pose with them.
It's like
He's got to hold a baby.
you can walk.
This guy starts freaking out. It's kind of funny.
It's kind of like Disney, man. I think all strollers and backpacks should be banned. I think if you got a kid, make them walk.
There you go.
Strollers are in the way. Strollers and backpacks, man, it takes up half the room down there, man. You can get around down there for one for backpack. Strollers and little motorized scooters.
The Wild Man, he's in the chat. He says, "I miss watching those beautiful Nitro girls." That's one
right,
thing.
Nitro girls.
That's one thing Nitro had that WWF, which you kind of think about Vince McMahon now. It's like, how did he not have his own cheerleaders?
He didn't get that until the XFL. And the cool thing with the Nitro girls, and they didn't take a lot of time up.
No.
It wasn't like they was out there doing a 20-minute routine. It was like, here they are for 20 seconds. It was just...
It was like outros and intros and commercials.
Yeah. And, that... Nowadays...
They were kind of background, but they would be in the scene.
Yeah, if they did that nowadays, they would give them a 20-minute slot, and people be sitting on their hands yawning.
They'd be, I could see them, like, mixing women wrestlers in there, them eventually coming out, like, storylines and stuff. Like, I kind of like how they just kept them in the background. They were nice, kind of eye candy to see coming in and out of commercial.
The good old days.
The good old days.
Cacaw.
So you want to talk about last night?
Tagada! Last night, MMWA, we debuted at the VFW in Herculaneum, Missouri. First time there, man. We had a sold-out crowd. Not a very big place, but
Standing room
Lord. Packed to the wall-to-wall in there, man. There was one table, he brought his daughter for her birthday. Happy birthday, Reagan. He brought over 40 Slammer Maniacs there last night.
Oh, wow.
Pro Bro there last night. Brother. Anyway, I took on Just Deontay, the MMWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, which I found out was a championship match when I got in the ring. But Jay told me, he goes, if you win, I'm going to have to take the belt away because you don't qualify. You weigh too much.
But how?
I don't know.
At least Jay was on top of the game.
But
for once, the referee knew what was going on.
He did. Jay usually, he's a
King's
ninja.
a good guy,
He's
though.
a ninja. He knows.
He knows.
But anyway, what old JR used to say, old Deontay's quicker than a hiccup. And he
tougher than a
did
$2 steak.
He outsmarted me there, giving me a quick roll up there at the end. But
he pulled that on you a couple times during the
He
match.
did,
You
he
guys go to shake hands and shake your hands. He'd pull you in and roll you up.
yeah, I kicked out of him. But that last one just kind of caught me off guard there, and I was like, gosh, dang it. But anyway, congratulations to him. He's a good kid. He's a good champion, and
I did.
Right.
I do got to point out one thing I seen during this match. I seen a little British Bulldog action happen in this match.
I hadn't pulled that out in a while, have
yeah,
I?
it's been a while.
He tried to get up there on that top rope to do one of his little flippy moves, and Bro Slam went over there and cut him off.
Picked him up off that top rope,
Picked
threw
him
him
up.
up on your shoulder.
I
boom.
walked him around the ring for
Yeah.
a few minutes too. Pretty
Gave
cool
him one of
move,
those
man.
running
Gave him
power
the old-
slams.
The old running slammer slam. We'll call that the slammer slam.
British Bulldogs finisher move was a running power slam. I got to see Bro Slam over here pulled it out last
Pull
night.
that out, man. It was a fun little match, man. I thought it did pretty good for going against a quickie.
Yeah, you guys never wrestled before.
We've
have you?
never
Does
wrestled
that
before.
require
Require? You did require
I
that
never-
match, did you?
I don't-
Until
I don't-
last night.
I don't. What's the word I'm looking for? Remember? I was looking for a more smarter word than remember. I don't.
You don't recall?
recall a call.
Cacall.
I don't recall you having a match with him before.
Yep. And he must have luck on his side anyway. Today's his birthday, so
Oh, happy birthday, man!
happy birthday.
Even though he's not watching, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Somebody tag him and say happy birthday.
Okay.
Let him know bro shit if it's happy birthday. Scott in the chat says it was loud last night.
It was loud in there.
There was a couple times Caitlin was laughing at me because I was like, one of my ears, I'm like having to kind of cover because it's just like, the place was pretty small. The sound system was loud. There was a lot of girls in there screaming last night.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that. And it just like bounced off the walls and it was like,
And there was also a birthday party going on in the bar next to us. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yes, it sure was. Poor Heather, she was out there and people would be coming walking in because she sent by my merch, and everybody just thought she had something. She's like, which one's the birthday party? So she kind of found out, and she was like, birthday, are you here for wrestling or birthday party? And they'd be like, birthday party. She's like, it's that door.
Wrestling
People,
birthday party.
people were walking in like showing her hand like where they had stamped their hands to come in. She's like, you're good, go ahead.
She's like a door attendant. That's so funny. So last night was the Elimination Chamber. I know we don't talk about a lot of current wrestling.
Yep.
They had some pretty big moments last night. You see who returned last night under the mask?
I did, and I mean,
We've been waiting for it.
but it
Everybody
really
was-
wasn't a surprise. I mean,
Well, every time they've pulled the mask off somebody, everybody's been like waiting for it to be Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
The guy, every time it's been somebody different. He's been doing curb stomps the whole time. It's
seems
just
like is this
it's
not
such a weird
this
lead up.
ain't- I don't feel like this is the first time he's. It's like he's hurt and it's
He's hurt.
gone and makes some sort of a comeback
Yeah.
like that. And it's like, how many black hooded sweatshirt people can you have? It's like every week there's like, oh, who's in the hoodie?
Yeah.
Oh, it's this guy.
It's almost like back in the day when Sting on Nitro, he'd sit in the front row dressed
dressed
as
as
Sting.
Sting.
He'd have the plastic Sting mask on. He'd pull it off. He'd be all painted up as Sting. It's like with the hat on the hat, you know.
The
Jim
hat on the
Cornette says.
hat.
It's like what's the purpose? Especially when you're leading up to Seth's return, like last night. They've had 2 or 3 different hooded guys that they've, pulled the mask off of. All of them's been doing curb stomps, so it's like everybody's been thinking, oh, it's Seth Rollins every time, and then finally in the end it is
It
Seth
is.
Rollins. It's like,
It's
what's the purpose of the
It's
lead-up?
kind of like whenever they had the whole ministry thing, and then Vince McMahon pulled the hood off.
It was me, Austin.
Or like when Ric Flair was the Black Scorpion, everybody's
Oh.
like,
That was revealed at Starrcade in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was actually up in St. Louis.
So they debut happened that you're excited about, that you can talk about if you like.
Mr. Danhausen. Everybody leading up in this mystery box for what? 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, almost a month, might as well say. At first, everybody's Jericho. It's Chris Jericho. It's Jericho, which would have made sense.
I thought,
He
it was
did-
I thought it was going to be Chainsaw Charlie.
That would have been awesome too. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
But it happened to be Danhausen, Mr. Curse himself, which he's going to be. Apparently, he got booed last night. I don't really know the whole scenario. We weren't there. We just seen
Weren't
clips
there.
and watched TV. What a heck of an entrance, though. What a debut. But I understand if the crowd was booing him. I understand why everybody on the internet built it up as being Chris Jericho. Big name, former multi-time world champion.
And people are waiting for him to show
Yeah.
up.
And then they get this guy that's never been in WWE before. So if you're how do you put this? If you're strictly a WWE fan and watch nothing else,
you don't know who anybody else is.
and this guy debuts, you're like, what the hell? Honestly, that's what people would be, and I understand that's why they booed. But it was also in Chicago. He's done a lot of work in Chicago, so I think it was probably one of the better places for him to debut. But they had this big build-up for him. Even had a cool entrance and everything, but just felt like a lot of the people had no idea who this
They had
guy was.
no clue.
I've seen some funny pictures of, you see the Ronda Truth Killings photos? They've had Dan
Oh,
Housen.
where he's like, Sting, you back?
Yeah, he goes, Sting, you look a lot littler or something like that. He's confused.
That's
Dan Housen looked
funny.
like Sting. But I've been a huge Dan Housen fan since pre-pandemic, when he almost turned into this. He's almost like a cartoon villain kind of character is what he's always reminded me of. Or like an Elvira that hosted, the scary movies. That was just kind of a funny character.
It was Spenguli.
Yeah, that's kind of what he reminds me of. Like, I always thought if the wrestling didn't work out for him with this character, he'd be perfect to like put in these cable access shows, hosting these corny old TV scary movies.
And like I told you, I have never seen a Danhausen match. I know who he is.
I've seen him.
Never seen him wrestle.
He wrestled quite a bit in St. Louis at indie shows. I actually have a picture of a friend who got a picture with him at South Broadway. I showed Caitlin it today, and she noticed the background. She goes, Danhausen was at Broadway? And I go, it wasn't for MMWA, it was Glory Pro. But I was like, yeah, but she recognized the background. And yeah, she was like kind of flabbergasted. Because me and her, during the pandemic when there wasn't a lot going on, it's kind of when Danhausen made his big name, because there wasn't any independent wrestling going on. He made his big name with his YouTube and Facebook and everything, and Twitter, making funny videos with this character, almost kind of inventing his character on the internet during the whole pandemic.
Well,
and yeah, he's hilarious.
Tagada.
I hope, and I never in a million years would have thought this guy would have made it to WWE. It's a funny character, and I can see why he's getting a shot there, because I think all they see is money signs, merchandise. Because this guy has pretty much been on the indies. He was at AEW for a year or two, barely on TV. He was one of the top merch sellers. He has all these independent action figure companies making figures of him. Like, everybody wants a piece of it because he's very marketable.
Hey, I think he's got a bell-to-bell guy now that he's on Ringside Collectibles. He's
got the Major Brothers have made several different figures of him. He's got a big rubber guy. He's got all kinds of crazy stuff.
You know who needs a big rubber guy? Slammer.
I knew that was coming. So leading it up to this crazy character, I was thinking, what are some crazy wrestling gimmicks over the years?
Boogeyman.
Oh, that's a good one, because I made a little list. I don't write down Boogeyman. No, that's perfect.
Perfect, all right.
Because I was wanting you or whoever's watching think of any just kind of crazy wrestling characters.
The Berserker.
Like Danhausen. That's another good one, too.
Oh, I
think
say
Doink or Evil Doink.
Yeah, Doink all day long.
But I had on my list Shockmaster.
Shockmaster, yeah.
But if you think about Shockmaster, he only debuted with that Star Trooper mask that he fell through the wall with. Because at some point, he started coming out dressed like the big blue steel man.
Yeah.
With the hard hat and his work shirt and everything. But he was still Shockmaster at that point.
But he was still a Shockmaster.
I remember as a kid being confused, because I remembered...
He had what was it? He had the glitter stormtrooper helmet.
Yeah. See, as a kid, I don't ever remember seeing that until older, when it got famous on YouTube and all that. But I always remember him with the hard hat wrestling, when I'd rent the old WCW pay-per-views.
He thought he was on Pile Driver, the album, didn't he?
I always remember him because he was Tugboat later on.
Dude.
So every time I watch his old WCW pay-per-views, I'm like, that's Tugboat.
That's Tugboat. Papa Shango.
Papa Shango's another good one.
Yeah, Papa Shango.
I have Max Moon on my list.
Max Moon, sure.
Like, who the heck really remembers Max Moon other than here lately?
Me. I remember he used to come to the ring and he would jump up the steps. He had like a little jetpack on.
Yeah,
and
he just hopped.
He just hopped up the steps.
I think another one.
Battle Cat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What was his name? Phantasmo.
He only made like one or two.
I seen him.
I've seen him in person though.
Yeah, it was like a dark match, and he did the whole flame and cards and all that.
Mama Cat is in the chat, says hey to both of us.
Hey, they had that tag team that was the Toxic Turtles.
Oh yeah, everybody blames Cornette for.
Yeah, they was. I think
Turtles.
wasn't it Owen Hart and Eddie Guerrero or something like that?
I think Owen was one of them. Oh, I don't remember who they are.
I don't remember. For some reason, I want to say it was like Owen Hart and Eddie Guerrero, but I can't.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Another one I had written down was Adam Rose and the Bunny.
Oh,
I mean, Adam Rose wasn't like a weird character, like looking. Like if you looked at him, he wasn't like goofy looking. But what a weird character and party thing that he had going on, and the big bunny that tag team wrestled with him.
Yep. Did you say TL Hopper?
TL Hopper, that's another good one. That's just a bad gimmick.
And Nails.
Nails.
Oh, we can
It
go,
was
we go
terrible.
all day long on these. Duke the Dumpster Drosy.
Yeah. A trash man as a wrestler.
The trash
A
man.
trash man.
I remember him and TL Hopper having a
God.
having a little feud with each other.
I have the Fiend. I have the Fiend down. I think that's kind of a weird.
It's like a
character.
scary movie
Yeah.
type person.
And then
Yeah.
remember at one point he got burnt, and then he was like the burnt
He was the
fiend.
burnt fiend,
He was
yeah.
all burnt 'cause-
They have
was
an
it Randy
action
Orton?
figure of him.
Yeah, that was weird. I remember actually seeing it,
Oh, really?
and it was a heavy action
It's
figure. I
kind of
remember.
like a random thing that I wouldn't mind to have.
Oh, the burnt
A
one.
burnt one,
Really?
just because it's so different.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go out and seek it or anything, but if I came across it for some reason, I
Mhm.
think it'd be pretty cool to have. The Giant Gonzalez,
Giant Gonzalez. That's
one
a
of
good
my
one.
favorites.
How about the Demon Finn Balor?
And
I
he,
think that was kind of
honestly,
crazy.
he should still be that because he just looks like every other wrestler.
I agree, but it was special. He would only do it like once or twice a year for this big feuds. He would pull out this the inner demon, and he hasn't done that. But just think next time he does that, whenever that's going to be, because you know what's going to happen. Yeah, it'll be big. Stardust
Stardust and Goldust
and Goldust.
My
Yeah.
lord.
Stardust with his cosmic character.
You know, Goldust was like one of the last holdovers before the whole Attitude Era started up. If you really think about it, he was one of the last real big gimmicky
Yeah,
type wrestlers
because he was
from
kind
that
of from New Generation. Yeah.
into that Attitude Era because they kind of dropped a lot of that.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
I mean, he was still because he was still Goldust in
Yeah.
the New Generation, but he did the Attitude Era, but. He was a
his
a
character
weird
kind of evolved a little bit.
yeah, because he came out. He
Remember
did,
when he got
him and,
electrocuted?
yeah, and him and Luna was a thing for a while, and they did.
Well, that's
all
when he was
kinds
the
of
artist
weird-
formerly known
the
as
artist
Goldust.
formerly known as
Some
Goldust.
weird stuff there.
Yeah,
Cat
that
said
stuff
Goldust.
wouldn't be on TV these days.
Oh my god, a lot of the Attitude Era would not be on TV.
It's
That's
like they
what's funny.
say.
They're making action figures of all this stuff.
They
too.
say the Attitude Era didn't age very well. If you went back and watch it, it's kind of like, ugh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kat said Goldust. Karen says Repo Man. That's
Oh,
another.
Repo Man! I got
Repo Man.
I got Repo Man in the Hasbro's up there.
Kat says Stardust and
There
Cody
he
Rhodes.
is.
Cody Rhodes, yes. Do you find him?
Yeah, I love
Um,
Repo Man.
Scott says Oz, Draws, Morris, and Glacier. Oh, yes.
What, Hugh Morris?
I'm thinking Morris.
Oh, that
maybe
maybe talking about Hugh Morris.
Hugh Morris.
They may be talking about that whole when he part of the Dungeon of Doom.
Dungeon of Doom.
That whole Dungeon of Doom thing, the big Yeti.
The Yeti.
Yeti. The
Big
Yeti.
Tony Schiavone. The Glacier.
Is the
He
Yeti.
said Glacier, man. Glacier.
Glacier rules,
I
man.
was a huge fan. Glacier come out. It was pretty much a Mortal Kombat ripoff. They were trying to cash in on the craze of Mortal Kombat in the mid to late, I guess mid 90s.
Yep.
Because that'd have been like 96, 97. Glacier was just freaking awesome.
You know, I got a picture with Glacier because I worked with him. He was on a CCW show
really?
years ago, and I got a picture with him. I didn't do the seminar, but I was down there.
Yeah. Down where?
Down there.
Sorry, I was watching Scott Hall Blu-ray yesterday.
And thank you for watching the Bro Zone. We were about to enter the Bro
Holy
is
cow,
Orb.
already?
Man, I can't believe we're already 30 minutes in.
Wow.
Wow, cacaw.
Yeah, Scott says Mortis. That's what I thought,
Mortis.
which would be Chris Canyon
Chris
later
Canyon.
on.
I like that.
I do not going back and looking at him. What was Wrath? Him and Wrath were almost a tag team with James
Adam
Mitchell.
Bomb.
With James
Yep.
Mitchell as their
Yep.
James Vanderbergen or whatever his name was
Uh-huh.
in WCW. Going back now, I appreciate their stuff. Back then, to me, I didn't care for them like during the time. But going back now, or like rewatching old Nitros and seeing Mortis and Wrath and all those, like, I'm like, man, these guys should have been a lot bigger than what they were, but there was so much going on in WCW at the
Good
time
Lord.
with DDP and NWO and Sting and Luger and the Giant and
It's Sting!
it's Sting! Oh yeah, Kieran says Adam Bomb.
Adam Bomb, man. Our good friend Brian Clark.
Yeah, he follows us every week on
TikTok until I lost that stupid page. I'm still friends. I'm friends with him on X and Facebook though, so you never know.
So we went down this whole pipeline just because of Danhausen debuting last night. So I'm hoping Danhausen kind of falls in this category of these characters that we'll get to know and love as WWE fans. And I know WWE will probably push him down our throat a lot. They'll make sure everybody knows who the heck he is. I don't know if he's going to be on Raw or SmackDown, what they're going to do. I would almost say he'll be on SmackDown.
Probably so.
But I think the fans will grow. I think the kids will love him, first of all.
Oh, sure.
And I think the wrestling purists, the big hardcore WWE fans are going to hate him. Because he's going to be more marketable for the kids and people that like to go have fun at the wrestling shows. And because he is not a serious character at all.
No, they're going to sell a lot of T-shirts, and they're going to sell a lot of action figures and a lot of little bleacher creatures, because little bleacher creatures there, I can see him in one of those right now.
So it's kind of funny. I was getting ready for today, and I was a very early Danhausen fan, and I kind of got burnt out on him quick because I feel like soon after I discovered him, the world started discovering him. So I was early in buying his merchandise when he first started. And then quickly, there was way too much merchandise because I was kind of collecting a lot of Danhausen stuff. And the funny thing is, I kept all my Danhausen stuff in a box.
Oh.
And then what did he debut last night in?
He debuted in a box.
He debuted in a box. And I have not gone through this box in like 3 or 4 years. I don't even remember what all's in this Danhausen box. Would you like to see what's in?
Let's open the box.
Let's see what's in the Danhausen box. I don't even remember what all's in here. Ah, yes. This is actually the very last Danhausen thing I bought.
Oh, neato.
And it was the Chase Micro Brawler. He has the flower head piece, which was the one I didn't want. I actually just wanted the normal one that didn't have a flower piece. But it's like the black and white version.
That's a Chase. That's a Chase.
Yeah, because I think it's supposed to be the colored version like this. And I got the Chase like black and white version.
Did you know that I could have Slammer Micro Brawlers made?
Do tell.
Cost a lot of money, but I could have them made. I've got all the info.
Ooh. The very first Danhausen action figure I have.
Oh, that's
the very
good.
first Hills and Faces action figure that there was. He's even got his cape on.
I like that.
Here's the very first Danhausen action figure. And I pre-ordered it, and only with the pre-order, you got the jars of teeth that he has
nice.
and extra hands. And that was the only way you could get the extra Danhausen and his money bag. Because his character, like I said, he's like an evil cartoon character villain. He's always after bags of money. That's what he wants. Bags of money. That's what it says. He came out with a comic book.
Boy.
Here's one of his early comic books. Like he was very marketable. He did all this during the pandemic. I thought that was awesome. So I jumped on board, grabbed that. His very first comic book. Look who's on the cover with him here. Mr. Warhorse himself, Alley Cat, Danhausen, and just a mystery. I need to get Warhorse to sign that.
Warhorse?
Oh, Warhorse.
You got a whole bunch
That's
of
what I'm
stuff
saying.
in there.
Here's the very first
I
Danhausen
like that.
Micro Brawler with his cape. And there's the trading card on the back. I forgot how much Danhausen stuff I had.
Got a lot in there.
For some reason, I have a second
Oh,
Danhausen. I have no idea why. With this cape all sprawled out.
Is it not a Chase either? It's just...
That's just a basic one. Oh, this was his first one because it's still got the ROH logo on it.
Okay.
And I bought an extra backing because I was like, oh, I'm going to cut out his trading card because I was pretty hardcore in Danhausen when he first came out.
I can tell.
And last but not least, good Lord, I forgot I bought this. A Danhausen,
Mask.
very nice, very evil Halloween mask.
Where'd you find that at?
He sold this on his website
No
early on.
kidding.
And it's got his whole little story on the back for all
Well,
his fans. That's just an old school plastic mask with the rubber band on the back. Kind of just what he's kind of marketable. Like I said, he kind of reminds me of the old Halloween characters like that.
well,
That's all that I have in the Danhausen
that's
box.
a pretty good little Danhausen box. And you haven't opened that up in a while.
I haven't opened that up in years. I actually forgot. Like I said, I was trying to collect everything Danhausen, and then he kind of blew up really quick, and I couldn't keep up with.
Couldn't
what they
keep
had.
up with all the upkeeping, huh?
Yeah, there was too much.
Oh,
I
Count
need
looks
to get
pretty cool,
I need
though.
to get Warhorse signed that.
You can probably find him up at Anarchy
Yeah.
sometime. You can do that.
I might have to do that. All right, go
Very
ahead.
cool. Well, I guess is this weekly purchases time?
If you want to, I'm just
Well-
going through the
Well, we'll
box
go,
of housing.
since we're on the 83 weeks kick.
Uh-oh.
I've got 4 Monday Night Wars figures. One of them I already showed because I already had him, but we'll go ahead and show him anyway. The first in this series, we got Sid Vicious. So cool.
Such a classic
With
scene
a,
that is
with
from,
a with a Build-A-Figure X-Pac.
which is so weird because they've come out with X-Pac figures.
Man, I don't know which one I want to show next.
I'll go with
Yeah, that's probably what I was thinking too.
the Legend
man.
and stuff. Is
The
it?
Legend. Probably right there in my top 5, 6 wrestlers. The Hot Rod, Rowdy Roddy Piper.
So
That's
two
the
things about this-
WCW Piper.
Yeah. Two things I love about this: you can tell really quickly it's WCW. He's got the light blonde hair,
Mm-hmm.
and he's got his No,
No
Fear.
Fear.
I always loved his No Fear and his Reality Check
Reality
t-shirt.
Check. He's got a figure with that Reality Check.
Oh, does he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I think it's an Ultimate, if
Okay.
I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
You can. It's kind of recent too. It's
But every time I think of him, I was in WCW. I think of that Reality Check.
Oh,
His Reality
man.
has got the boxes checked on it.
I'm gonna go with this one next. This one here's gonna be hard for people to find. I think here before too long. We kind of talked about that.
Yeah, we talked
I'll-
about this on the card I
But,
just
but
read.
then again, you never know how. But this is really cool, man. First in the line, Steve Blackman with the WWF Hardcore Championship.
I
This figure rules.
yes.
Steve Blackman rules.
And Kat actually found me one and sent it to me because she found one at one of the Walmarts near her.
Cool.
So I have this in my collection. I didn't bring it this week because I brought my box of Danhausen.
It's a well.
But I was like, I need Steve Blackman.
This is
Steve
a good
Blackman's the one
figure.
I
We
need.
we were just talking about him last night. It's like the only problem we had with him was the weird black pants,
It's like those weird karate.
weird karate
Yeah.
pants. It's like, but I mean, I guess that the thing.
Part
But
of the
this is
gimmick,
pretty
I
cool
guess.
too. He's got the 2 kendo sticks with him, the Hardcore Championship. This is a good figure, but man, this whole series was just good. But
And I really like this figure too.
this
coming up.
figure,
This is another one.
This is just an iconic moment. We're fans.
I seen this one in Walmart. And I was this close. I don't buy a lot of modern figures. I don't pick up a lot of modern figures. I really wanted the Steve Blackman, and this one I was this close to getting.
Well, this isn't modern, but
I mean, it's a new modern figure on the shelf.
okay, yeah. But since I'm a Monday Night Wars collector, China
awesome.
with the Intercontinental Championship, so it would have been right after she. How long did she hold it for?
Not too long.
She beat Jarrett for it right as
And
he
a
was
good
leaving.
housekeeping match.
Good housekeeping match. So anyway, that's an awesome
Well,
figure.
You know what? I think she may have been a two-time
Was she
Intercontinental
2-time?
Remember, because her and Jericho held it at the same time. Remember, they were like co-Intercontinental champions. Do you remember that?
Who?
Her and Chris Jericho.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Now that you say that,
So she might be a two-time now that I think about it.
huh?
I never even thought about it, but she's got to be a two-time.
Well, then that would be right. So, anyway, really awesome figure.
Sorry, nerd moment. Sorry.
No, and it's got my brain thinking. But anyway, Build-A-Figure X-Pac, which I'll never see. All the parts are in there, though. You could build an X-Pac if you wanted to, but I guess I never will.
Yep, that's his Steve Blackman. I didn't bring my Steve Blackman. I will bring it next week. Kat's asks, is that the Steve Blackman I bought? It is. He was all excited about finding that one too.
Boy, yeah. He's got, what did he come with? He's got the legs.
Oh, for Xbox to
Yeah.
put them together. So last week I kind of started my little journey. I wanted to pick up the old school Jakks
Yep.
Heart Foundation figures with all their Heart Foundation jackets, which is like a spin-off series of their own. So last week I was able to add Owen Hart,
Two-time
Grammy.
Slammy Award,
Grammy.
Slammy Award winning Owen Hart.
This week I was able to add the Hitman,
Oh, yeah.
which is funny. Jax apparently could never get the Hitman's face right either.
No,
He has
like,
no shades
yeah.
on. And I think that's why they always added shades to his figures. This is one of the rare Jax figures, Bone Crunchers, that he doesn't have glasses.
How little his head is.
Yeah. Terrible looking, but he's got the Heart Foundation jacket.
Let me see that. Does it say Hitman at the bottom?
It just
This
says
is
Heart
Foundation.
All Heart Foundation.
All Heart Foundation.
So on one, and it came with the
Oh,
little
got the
stand. I remember these old classic WWF stands.
Yeah.
All shiny and everything.
I probably got a shiny one or two up there. And then,
But
yeah, got
I am one away now.
I get British
Got to
Bulldog
get,
now, huh?
got to get the Mr. British Bulldog, the guys you did the running power slam for.
That's right. Paying homage to the British
And I
Bulldog.
had one last thing.
Whoa.
Hitting stores now.
Series 3.
Series 3 of the championship
And
slap
what's-
bands.
And what's the super rare?
The super rare in this one is the
Stone Cold
Smoking Skull.
Smoking
belts.
Skull. And
The rare is the hardcore title.
that's I need to get some of these because I really want to get that hardcore championship.
I really want that Smoking Skull. I would like to have the hardcore championship, but I really want the ECW
Is that
title.
is that the ECW title?
They got the ECW title and also the European title.
European, I'm a peeing, everybody
Hey!
peeing. Hey! Hey!
So, wish me luck. You can quickly find these.
Oh,
Excuse me,
God
got a little
bless.
choked up, got a
Oh,
little
got
excited there.
got too
Stone
excited.
Cold is the featured one on these. Series 3. All right. We're looking for Smoking Skull, hardcore title, European title, or ECW title. There's plenty. There's like 4 more titles in this thing. So, all right, boys. Here we go.
Here we go.
Wish me luck. What do we got? What do we got? Series 3. Oh
no!
I got the hardcore title. The super
It's
rare
super
one.
rare.
That's the
Oh,
one Steve Blackman has on in the
Yes.
52.
oh, that is so great.
Yes. Hit Mick Foley's music. Up at the top. It says super rare.
And you got it.
Holy crap! I'm 1 for 1. I'm retiring.
I'm
I'm retiring.
You can never. That's good.
Dang, that's pretty
That's the
awesome.
belt, Mr. Perfect.
Look at
took.
that. Right there. Hardcore champion of the world, son.
You're the world hardcore champion of the world.
Holy crap.
Holy crap.
That's the first rare one I've actually ever pulled. All right. On.
What does that mean? Comment mode default condensed view. What does that mean? Oh, I guess if I hit that, it wouldn't show her. Okay.
Oh.
Got a little
You
confused.
want to talk
there.
about your wrestling show coming up in 2 weeks in Broadway?
Yeah, we got a week off, which I really
Which
need
is good because I
really
actually
need
have
a
to work
day
next
off.
weekend.
So yeah, you got to work. Who knows what UPS will bring this week? So by the time Saturday rolls around,
It's
I'll
supposed to
be
be all raining, crappy
ready
this
for
week.
another weekend off. But Saturday night, March 14th, the South Broadway Athletic Club.
2 Saturdays away.
2 Saturdays away. Apparently, I'm going to be in the main event taking on Playboy Double H.
Oh.
So
So
get your
we can
tickets,
have
man.
you can have 2 champions on this show. I won't be the only champion.
And also, just announced March 21st, Show Me State Wrestling.
That's in 3 weeks, 3 Saturdays.
Slammer and the great Burt Candy
Oh.
once again. And shall I
Hard
say,
Candy. That's the name of the
Slammer
tag
and
team.
Burt Candy are undefeated as a tag team.
Burt Candy is a character. I know the St. Louis crowd would love Burt Candy if he was over this way.
And when me and Burt Candy are together,
It's a show.
the building almost explodes
Yeah.
because of the energy and
We
excitement.
could add Burt Candy to this Danhausen list that we come up with all the crazy characters. Bert Candy would fit on this list.
But we will be in tag team action, taking on the main attraction for the Show Me State Wrestling Tag Team Championships.
Whoa! So wait. So in 2 weeks you're going for the MMWA heavyweight title. In 2 weeks.
Yep.
And the following week, in 3 weeks, you're going to be going for some tag team titles
Yep.
with another company.
And I just went for an MMWA Junior Heavyweight
Holy
Championship last night. They didn't even know I was in.
And
And
well, just think, if you'd have won the Battle Royal last night,
okay.
you'd have had 2 title
Oh
shots.
yeah, I was in a
row.
battle royal last night too.
And the winner of the Battle Royal got a championship fight in like
April.
a month or whatever it is.
Yeah.
2 months.
Yeah, and when they said that April 25th in Herculaneum, they said Playboy, you'll be defending that belt there. So I guess
Yeah.
I guess I got overlooked. So yay me.
We'll talk to those people about that. So yeah, 2 weeks back at Broadway, 3 weeks to Show Me State Wrestling, which
In
works
Fulton,
Fulton,
Missouri.
Illinois.
Fulton,
Or
Missouri.
I bet I meant Missouri. That's on the other
That's
side
what-
of the state, right?
Ooh, that's actually close.
Is it?
Yeah, that's
good.
yeah, it's only it's a not set. 70 take 70. Yeah, it's before Columbia. It's like
Okay.
yeah.
So if
It's
anybody
where-
wants to travel out
it's
there,
where
I will be there also.
It's where I won the Midwest PopCon Championship.
Oh,
that city.
okay.
I don't know
Okay.
if it's in that building, but
Okay.
we're
That's the one I
in
had
that
that fake
town.
brick wall in it that was taking pictures of.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's there, but
Okay.
we're going to be in
in
that,
that town.
city.
Okay. So Fulton, Missouri in 3 weeks.
And then I guess after that, so that's the 21st. I don't think I got anything after that until probably an MWA again.
Okay.
So
So next week we're off. 2 weeks you got a championship title match. 3 weeks you got a tag team title match.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a whole lot of belts here.
Well, I'm the belt collector now, son.
That's right.
I'm hardcore.
I'm hardcore. You're hardcore.
Oh, Mavis is in the chat.
Mavis,
Hey Slammer and hey Mookie, she says.
what's going on?
Let's see. Let's catch up on the chat here. Ted McGinnis is in the chat.
Ted,
Says,
what's
Bro
up,
Slam.
brother?
Mavis says, hey Slammer, hey Mookie.
Hey,
Mama Catherine says, sorry at the lake the weekend of the first, or weekend for the St. Patty's Day parade weekend. So I'm not sure if that's in
That-
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
St. Patrick's Day is the 17th, so
Kathy says right before Kingdom City. So
Yep.
she must know where that is.
Kingdom City. It's
That'll
where
be
they, that's where they got that big good gas station at.
Oh, yeah.
I forget the name of it.
I know what you're talking about. But Show Me State puts on good shows.
Oh, yeah.
They got good wrestling action, nice production. They
They
awesome
they-
entrance. I mean, they have a cool little setup over there. I wish they were a little closer so we can get back and forth there a little bit more often.
I think I got four. I've got 4 dates with them. So
booked 4 times,
I've got-
so that's nice.
I've got 4 in a row. I've got March, April, May, and June,
Okay.
and it worked out between the MMWA dates. So
Nice.
yay,
Good.
because we needed something
I-
else.
I kind of miss those long car rides every once in a while.
Yeah, we need a good car ride.
'Cause that's how the Bro Show was formed on these long.
That's
car
how it was
rides.
birthed.
And I kind of miss the long car rides with these long talks.
We'll get some good content on the way.
Oh,
to
Kathy
talk
says
about.
Big Ozark Land. That's where they got the big candy store and the Ozark.
Is that-
Land.
is that
yeah.
where it is?
Yeah. Then do a little fun trivia.
Yeah, and then I got something too.
Ooh,
You do your trivia.
I got 5 trivia questions real quick.
5
And
trivia.
they're pretty easy. You'll probably knock these out
Okay.
pretty easy. Number 1,
Number 1.
1992, a near fatal motorcycle accident nearly took out Lex Luger.
Yep.
What element was inserted into Lex Luger's forearm?
Steel plate put in his forearm.
What element was this steel plate that they put in? What did they kept referring it as?
Titanium.
Titanium.
Titanium,
The
brother.
titanium metal plate.
I've got the action figure over there on the wall where he's got the pad on his arm because he would pull it down and use it and
There we
conk
go.
somebody.
We started off a little easy. Question
All right.
number 2. This monster debuted at the 1993 Royal Rumble.
The 1993 Royal Rumble. Right. Gonzalez.
I just pictured that as soon as you did that. Giant Gonzalez, who was on our little spiel we talked about
That's
earlier.
right.
with the Crazy
We'll
Crickets.
always talk about the Giant Gonzalez. That makes me happy.
I feel like we talk about him like once a
know.
week almost.
We do. He's one of my favorites, man.
Okay, Bobby Heenan was once quoted as saying, "Is he dancing or does he have taxing issues?" Who was he talking about?
Is he half dancing or what?
Is he dancing or does he have taxing issues? Like thumbtacks or something.
Oh my gosh.
Who would Bobby Heenan on commentary be referring to as, is he dancing or does he have taxing issues?
Talking about Tatanka?
Tatanka is the one.
I got Tatanka hatchet over there and my foam
It's almost
hatchet.
reachable.
Pretty cool.
So yes, Tatanka.
Got him on I got Hasbro with him too.
Hasbro.
There he is.
There he is, right there.
Print on card.
All right, number 4.
Number 4. I'm 3
Samoa
for 3.
Joe. Samoa Joe's finishing move is the rear naked choke.
That's Muscle Buster.
What does he call the rear naked choke though? What is his finisher called that is actual the rear naked choke?
The Samoan submission.
Oh no, are you not gonna get this one? As soon as you hear it, you're gonna go, oh!
I always thought that Muscle Buster was his move.
That
But
was
I
one-
didn't know
he
it
has two
chokes
different-
people out.
He has 2 different
It's not
finishers.
the Samoan submission.
No.
The
As soon as you hear it, you're gonna go, oh! You're gonna.
well, I will say that because I can't think of what it is.
All right, time's up.
But I can remember something Bobby Heenan said in 1994.
The coquina clutch.
Oh, dang. That's right.
All right.
Oh.
Last but not least, you should get this one.
All right.
Adrian Adonis. Remember adorable Adrian
Adorable
Adonis?
Adrian.
His version of the sleeper hold was called. Oh no! I thought for sure you would know this one without even me. I thought you were going to say it before I even finished the sentence.
Oh my gosh, I know what it is too.
Adorable Adrian Adonis in the 80s. His finishing was the sleeper hold, but what was it called?
Oh my gosh.
Time is up because we're running out of
Sweet
time on the
dreams.
show.
I can't.
Good night, Irene.
Good night, Irene. And Gorilla Monsoon used to say that all the time. Gosh darn it.
All right, you were 3 for 5 on a little quick trivia
Well,
there.
you know, sometimes brains go poo poo.
Poo-poo.
Poo poo. Anyway, so let's do a blind rank real quick. How about
Oh
that?
my gosh,
And I just.
blind rank.
This is just a little NWO edition.
Ooh, I like this one.
This is the 83 week episode. This is the Bro Show episode 83 weeks. So we want you to blind rate
How many?
6.
6. Okay.
We usually do 6, so I just did 6. Okay. So I want you to blind rate the NWO members,
Oh no, there's so many good ones.
That
so many bad ones.
aren't.
Oh,
Hogan, Hall, and Nash.
okay.
All right.
Okay, I already know who my number 1 that's not Hogan Hall or
Okay.
Nash.
But you don't.
But I don't
there's
know if you made the
400
list.
members of the
I
NWO
know.
too, and I had a hard time. I had a hard time deciding who I wanted to put in there. So
I'm gonna save my number 1 spot for my guy, and if he doesn't get it, I'm gonna
right.
be mad.
number
Okay.
1,
Okay.
Scott Steiner.
Ooh, Big Papa
Big
Pump.
Papa Pump.
I feel like he should be fairly high on this. I'm gonna put him at number 3.
Okay.
Steiner at 3.
Steiner at 3. All right.
Okay.
Buff Bagwell.
Number 1.
Number one, really?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
man, I was a huge Buff fan. You know, a couple years ago, my buddy that I went to school with. Remember how I told you the mid-wipe story of the guy? My friend, when I was in high school, we went to Walmart and he walked in on the guy wiping his butt.
Yeah, I do
A couple
remember
years
that.
ago, he randomly ran into Buff Bagwell at the Bon Terre Dairy Queen and got a picture with him.
What?
That's exactly what I said.
What?
Yeah, Bon Terre Dairy Queen.
Oh
And he
my
posted this
gosh.
picture, and I'm like, he's one of my all-time favorite NWO members. What is he doing at the Bon Terre Dairy Queen? I guess he was just traveling through.
And just stopped at Dairy Queen.
And my buddy, me and him grew up huge wrestling fans. Like, he doesn't know anything like nowadays of wrestling, but all like 90s, 80s, he was all over it. So I was so happy that he just he was there and recognized him and everything. I was just like,
Well,
good for him.
you know, in that wrestling closet in there where I keep all the wrestling shirts, I have a WCW Nitro Grill shirt, and it's a Buff Bagwell shirt.
Oh, really?
I got several things because everything was on sale because I didn't know that Nitro Grill was
going
about
out.
to close
Oh.
down. It closed down. I was there Labor Day weekend, and they have a big sign that says Labor Day sale because it's in that picture I have
Uh-huh.
out front of it. But that was September of 2000, and they closed not very long after
Oh,
that
wow.
at the Excalibur Hotel, and I have a Buff Bagwell shirt in
Wow,
there.
that's cool. All right.
Because I got that, I got a Hulkster shirt, and I got the Nitro Grill. That was the
Referee shirt.
uniform
Okay.
that they wore.
Oh, that's cool.
what the waitresses.
See,
wore.
I've been
They had
trying to look
Nitro
for a
Grill
menu.
shirt.
I've
Oh,
been
and I got
trying-
a hat. See the Nitro Grill hat up
Oh,
there?
yeah, yeah.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
I've been looking for a Nitro menu, restaurant menu to go with my
I got a
WWF
picture.
one.
I got a picture of it on my phone.
There's one on eBay, but it's got like 20 autographs on it. And it's like Hulk Hogan, Sting, like all the big names, Goldberg.
I tell you, man.
And it's like a few $100. I'm like, there's no way.
I might have some more pictures somewhere. I'm not quite sure if I took pictures, so I only have pictures in my brain.
Yeah.
I mean, they had like a Ric Flair robe up there, like
Probably-
in glass,
I was gonna say,
and
they
they
probably
had
it set up, like,
several.
Hard Rock Hotel.
Yeah,
type
they
stuff.
had several like Rey Mysterio outfits, like his pants and
Yeah,
mask,
that's awesome.
and they just had some just stuff in there.
Oh.
It was pretty cool.
Very
Okay,
cool.
so you've ranked
Got
who so far?
Buff and Steiner.
Okay, number 3, Bret Hart.
Oh, man. I love Bret Hart. But I do not think of him. He was black and silver. He was NWO 2000. Oh, man, that's
I
tough.
made this hard, didn't I?
It's just because I don't really consider him in, like, that's a totally
He was
different
NWO,
NWO.
though. NWO.
I hate to put him at 6. I feel like he should be 6, but then I'm like, I don't want a Stevie Ray to be popping up and have him ranked above Bret Hart. Damn, I'm going to have to put Bret in number 2, and I'm not happy about that.
All right.
All right.
All right. What was that? 3?
Yeah.
What
Buff,
we got?
I got Buff at 1, Bret Hart at 2, Scott Steiner at 3.
All right, next, Stevie. I'm kidding. You know what's weird? I'm going to tell you right now, Stevie Ray is not on the list.
Yeah.
I almost wrote him down.
I
came very
Him with the
close.
stupid slapjack. I used to hate
Yep.
Stevie Ray so much.
The Great Muda.
Oh! Didn't even think about him. He's got to be 4.
Oh, you just put the Great Muda at 4.
Damn!
I can't.
I'm not happy.
You put the Great Muda at 4.
Behind Scott Steiner and Buff Bagwell.
Go.
Oh, I am not happy.
You
about
put the
this now.
Great Muda. Get out.
I want to get out
There's the
myself.
door.
I want to get out myself.
All right. You
Okay.
ready?
All right.
Conan.
Man, I was a huge K-Dog
I
fan.
love Conan.
His rolling clothesline he did.
Yeah.
I wanted a K-Dog shirt so bad. He's got to be. I got to put him at 5. He's got to be the next best. Oh, that makes me mad too.
Where Muda's at 4.
Buddha's at 4. K-Dog's at 5.
Go ahead and tell me your list as you have it.
I
now.
got Buff Bagwell at 1. Bret Hart at 2. Scott Steiner at 3. Great Muda at 4. K-Dog at 5.
number 6.
Number 6.
Horace Hogan.
Okay, I can live with that.
I so wanted you to. I so wanted that to be the last one where you'd have to say number 1
if you wouldn't have-
because I wanted you to be like, I just put Horace Hogan at 1 and Great Muda at 2.
Oh, yeah. If you would have had Buff so early on, that would have threw my whole game off.
Well, that made me pretty happy because I wasn't quite sure how that would work out. That's a lot better blind rate.
Even seeing this written out, I don't know how I would rank this because that's tough. Bret Hart really throws a big kink in it for me because the NWO 2000. I loved that group. I still love that group, but it was snake bitten from the beginning.
From the beginning.
And Jeff Jarrett was in it. He was like the last member in it that wasn't injured. Like everybody in that group got injured like right off the bat.
Right off the bat. Well,
All
that
right,
was,
well, it was time.
it's
brother.
time. That's a
Closing
Yeah,
ceremonies of the Olympics.
Take it. I'm tired anyway, man. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go sit back and get my Sunday scaries going. And
Back to work.
yeah,
tomorrow,
I got some. We got some Domino's for lunch, so I got a little bit. I got a few pieces of pizza left over. I need to go up there and wolf down. And
I made me and Caitlin Mexican pizzas today from like Taco Bell.
yeah,
I found a little recipe. Pretty good. I got some
did you fry
leftovers.
the shells and everything?
I got the crispy ones, but
Oh, I didn't know
we
if you
put
had-
it all in the oven afterwards anyway. After I get it all put together,
Well,
like the crispy tortilla thing, refried beans,
yuck.
the meat, another shell.
Mm-hmm.
You put the enchilada red sauce,
Sure. Cheese.
sprinkle the cheese, pop it in the oven for like 8 minutes, pull it out. You put the green onions, the diced tomatoes, the sour cream, a little bit of taco sauce.
Put a little black onion on there, or black olive on there.
Nope. That's old school. That's old school there.
I was gonna say,
That's
I
early
was gonna say it's the old school '90s. So anyway, thank you for watching the Bro Show, episode 83 weeks. Next week, episode 84. You good next week? Or you got work?
I got to work next
You
week.
got to work. May just be me then next week. I'll cross that bridge next week. So 84 may just be.
I made it 83.
Maybe it'll just be me, and maybe I'll bring out boxing puppet.
We'll bring Mavis over. Mavis
Mavis can be my co-host. So anyway, check me out here. If you haven't been following this page, follow it, share it, do all that stuff. Click over to the Chris Slammer page. You'll see a little blue check mark because I'm official.
Official.
I'm official. Be my friend. Add me as a friend. I'll be your friend. Then go to Instagram, Chris_Slammer, and go follow me on there. TikTok at Slammer_Mania. Follow me. I got a lot of good stuff on there. I put something on there almost every day. So get on there and watch and enjoy. YouTube Slammer at 4878. Slammer at Slammer 4878. That's it. Got all my wrestling matches on there. I got my match last night uploaded on there, and other little short clips. I put 2 things on there
Send you
today.
stuff to send you, make you
Oh,
clips and reels.
good. I was thinking, what am I going to do tonight? I got a little video today, just people saying Slammer, Slammer. So I might put that unless you have something better to send me. I need to do a little Facebook clip because it always gives me suggestions on things
Okay.
to do. Little weekly goals I try to hit. So I don't try to post too much because I just don't want to be the only thing people see and then grow weary of. But it actually says on there, post a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. So anyway, that's the fun things. So add me on the social media. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com
Take it on
/Slammer.
the Captain. Thank
Get
you.
yourself a Slammer t-shirt. Cameo at Max Gym, MACSGYM. Order a birthday wish, anniversary. Just get on to Cameo and send me tell me what to do and I'll do it
Show you his toes.
for the most part. Twitter X at Max Gym, MACSGYM. Other than that, you want some merch, let me know. We'll send you something.
Kind of a pro
Or
wrestling tease.
come to a wrestling event, buy something at the merch table. Sold a lot of folding fingers again last night.
Or you can get your t-shirt at Pro Wrestling Tees /
Slammer. I already said that, wasn't you?
Oh,
listening?
I was not. I'm
You
sorry.
weren't listening. My goodness. Or
Zoned
like I
out.
said, just
Zoned out.
we can ship you stuff. I can ship you anything. Slammer sunglasses, bandana, t-shirt. I can send you the whole Slammer pack, man. So let me know. Anyway, where can they find you at, bro?
Find me every Sunday except for next Sunday, right here on the Slammer Facebook page. Like he said, be sure to like, follow, subscribe, share. Tell your friends about the Slammer page.
Tell your friends.
Slammer Mania is running wild,
It is,
brother.
man.
Or you can find me on my personal Facebook page at Kyle Wookie Skynet. You can find me on the TikTok at The Real White Larry Bird. And also this Tuesday, we're back, baby.
Oh,
The Die Cut Dudes are back with another live event. So look us up on Facebook at The Die Cut Dudes. Me and my buddy Cody, we talk everything opposite of this show. This is my wrestling haven. And the other one, we talk
Tagada.
we talk sports, we taste test foods, we talk about everything from here to there, except for wrestling, because that's here on the Slammer Facebook page.
all right, cool. Well, that'll do it, I guess.
Let's do it.
So anyway, thank you guys for joining us and what you're going to do when the Bro Show entertains you.